Well, hello hyperspace, my name is Davontos and it's time to get hyped because the Halloween event has finally arrived in Call of Duty and they have given us so many epic stuff. So we're actually going to get a look at that in this video. We have the whole schedule of everything that's going to happen in Call of Duty for this year's Halloween. It's actually pretty cool because Call of Duty World War II comes out November 3rd and well, that's basically the beginning of next month, and the Halloween event ends at the very end of October. So it's a really good way to end off Infinite Warfare, especially for you guys who are getting World War II. So let's hop into this and see all the stuff we are getting. So right over here is basically the chart on what we can expect throughout the coming weeks. I'm going to get a detailed look at this, so let's actually start off on week 1, which started on October 9. Now throughout each of these weeks you're going to be getting 15 rare supply drops. Each week has 15 related Halloween items, so if you manage to get a hold of all 15 supply drops, you can actually get all 15 things. They can be camos, calling cards, or the big prize, which is a character skin for your rig. Now this week the character skin is Neo. You guys know Neo from the zombies? Well, here he is on Snapdick. I actually managed to get this, and this is exactly how he looks. He actually has the little kick me sticker on the back of it, on the back of his behind, which is actually pretty funny. And you know, I know his head is a little bigger than Snapdick's. It doesn't affect the hitbox in any way. Shooting him is just like shooting Snapdick. He's not tall or nothing. Just the head is slightly bigger, but it doesn't make it easier to get headshots. His head is just as large as Snapdick's. So, we're actually gonna go, excuse me there, we're actually gonna get a look on what is to come later on in the week. So, we have the Halloween Hack 1, which I told you has Snapdick, or Neil, and all other 15 objects, which can also be from camos to calling cards to calling card. I don't have an image of this, but the calling card is the Grim Reaper with a pumpkin head. And then for the camos, you're going to have a jack-o'-lantern camo and a spirit camo. Spirits are screaming and showing up in the darkness, and the jack-o'-lanterns are kind of just floating there. It actually looks pretty cool. And then coming to the end of the week, which is Friday the 13th, we will be given a free ear accessory. Yes, you can actually clip on a zombie ear on your gun, like a little keychain. That's coming up on Friday. And then that Friday will also introduce boss battles. Now how boss battles is going to work is when you go onto the zombies, you know, you can boot up the zombies in Spaceland and so on, there's going to be another category for specifically for boss battles, and you can just hop on that and you can fight the boss battle from Zombie in Spaceland where you guys fight the alien. And this one specifically is going to feature both Zombies in Spaceland and Raven the Redwoods. Now going on to next week, week 2, here are some of the other goodies. Now I don't have the images for the rig sets here, but I can tell you what to expect. So, for week 2, the special rig costume you're going to get is AJ. AJ is that, you know, the jock from Zombies in Spaceland, and he's actually going to be the Warfighter rig. I don't have an image for that, I'm sorry, but I can confirm that that is going to be the special rig costume for week 2, alongside special camos, calling cards, and whatnot, and I believe the special calling card for week 2 is going to be a witch, and instead of her riding a broom, she's going to be riding a Barrett 50 cal. Now that's one badass witch. Now we're going to carry on to the special gift. Now, as I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, but every Friday they're going to give us a special gift. This Friday is going to be the ear. Next week, Friday, on week 2, the special gift is going to be a calling card and an emblem. And it's really blurry. Let me see if I can try to zoom in here. But the emblem seems to be some kind of Medusa face, and the calling card, I can't really make that out. It looks like at least the way I see it on my screen, it looks very blurry, but it looks like some kind of skeleton or Ghost Rider. And then for the boss battles, we're going to still have Zombies in Spaceland, but we're removing Raven the Redwoods, and we're adding Shaolin Shuffle and Attack of the Radioactive Thing. So in Shaolin Shuffle, you're going to be fighting the Rat King, and then the Radioactive Thing, you're going to be fighting, well, the Radioactive Thing. And then finally, moving on to week 3, Week 3 of October, which is Monday, October 23rd, we're still going to have some more supply drops. In these supply drops, again, 15 has special calling cards and all that stuff. The special character for Week 3 is going to be Sally. She's the sassy girl in Zombies, and no, all of these character skins are going to be based off of Zombies in Spaceland, so that means Sally's going to have the little blonde pigtails and so on. And she is actually going to be the FTL rig. Again, I don't have any images for this. I'm sorry, I couldn't find anything. I don't even think Call of Duty posted it, but I have, you know, proof. Call of Duty confirmed it. I don't have proof, but you guys know what I mean, right? Call of Duty confirmed that this is what's going to be available on week 3. And aside from Sally, again, we're going to get more calling cards and all that stuff, weapon camos, and for Friday, October 27th, the free accessory is going to be a tombstone accessory, and it's going to have a little RIP on it. So you see how I have the little bullet right there on the gun? For Friday, October 27th, you can replace that with a tombstone. And finally, the boss battle is going to be, you're still going to have zombies in Spaceland available, so Spaceland is actually going to always be available. You can fight that alien anytime you want. But you will actually have access to Director's Cut, which is insane. That's basically, you have to beat all of the zombie boss battles to have access to Zombies Director's Cut, so they're basically going to be giving you Director's Cut for free, which is crazy. And you also have the Beast from Beyond, the boss from Beast from Beyond. Now I'm not too sure on this, I never beat it, I never seen it, but I believe there are 2 bosses for Beast from Beyond. The first one, I believe, is the Cryptid Rhino, and the second one is the Demon. And the Demon is the guy who has those big shoulder spikes and he's made out of fire and all that stuff. I'm not too sure. We're gonna have to wait to see when that day comes. And then finally, closing it off, week 4, they are going to give us the Merc Zombie Rig costume. Now here's, you see it right there on the little schedule. I know it's very, very small. I'm gonna blow it up for you guys. This is how Merc Zombie is going to look. Completely badass. Really epic. I really want this. And that's how they're actually going to close off Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, I feel like it's a really, really fun thing to do. They're ending the game this way. They're giving us all these presents, a ton of gifts here. And as I said before, each week is 15 supply drops, and each week are 15 rare items. So, you know, you manage to get a hold of all supply drops, either with salvage or COD points. You'll have access to literally everything they've given us. So to answer 2 really quick questions, there are still 2 characters that are missing from Zombies in Spaceland, Poindexter the Nerd and the Rapper, who goes by Ice Pick. The Nerd is actually Striker, and you can actually acquire him anytime through these supply drops, and you can also acquire Ice Pick the same way, and Ice Pick is going to be Phantom. Now, I'm pretty sure all of these zombie skins will be available even after this event ends, because they did the exact same thing with the character skins, where you can get like Salter, Price, and all that stuff. You can still get them from regular supply drops. They're just featured in these Halloween supply drops, so you have a better chance of getting them. Once the Halloween event ends, your chances of getting them will severely drop, but you can still get them from regular supply drops. Alongside all these supply drops, you do have some weapon variants that will come alongside the characters. But wait, there's more! They're still giving us more things. So starting from this week 1, they're having double XP in the Carnage multiplayer map. Now, in order to play, you have to have DLC pack, I think it was 3? Map pack 3 that had Carnage for you to get double XP. And then come week 2, all the way until the Halloween event is over, they're offering the Quad bonus. Now, the Quad bonus is double character XP, double weapon XP, double mission team XP, and everybody's favorite, double crypto keys. And that will be present from, I believe, week 2 all the way until the event ends. And it's going to start off on the Carnage map, alongside moving on to every single playlist, like regular team deathmatch, domination, all that stuff, I think. Take all that with a grain of salt. And that's basically about it. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavantosMan. Let me know how you find this, closing to Infinite Warfare. And are you actually going to get Call of Duty World War II? Or are you going to stick to Infinite Warfare Black Ops 3? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day.